Is Crosstails in any way, shape, or form connected to DuckTales? No. Well, yes. They're anthropomorphic the characters. So they're animals that walk and talk like humans, like DuckTales. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else. So let's jump into our final game of the day. Let's mess with our options here quick. WBC is part of I did see that it was part of Chromosome Evil. I don't know what that is. Chromosome Evil franchise. Is that a Resident Evil I don't want to say parody because I don't want it to be disparaging. I don't know anything about it. Game as hard as okay. I'm glad you say. I'm glad you said it. It was hard. It was hard. It was a difficult time. Okay, let's dive in. Let me restart the timer, and this is our final game of the day, Crosstails. DuckTales was good. I like that game. That is a good time. So it looks like the Kingdom of Ranverfurt story is not available to us in the demo. This is a demo on PlayStation that I'm playing it on. I think there's also a demo available on Steam. So, Republic of Hidik story. Main character is Shaima Jirbi. Go do normal. Game will start. What if Resident Evil is a strategy game? Okay, I thought that. I mean, if that's the case, I thought it came through like that. There were two countries. One of them was Hidik, a desert republic located in the southern part of the lands of Zalamlok. It was a nation with a common destiny, in which a large number of clans of the Felis tribe were gathered. The other country was Ravenfurt, a huge kingdom located in the northern part of the lands of Zalamlok. That's a tough word. It was a civilized nation, dominated by a race called the Hundians, where discipline and order under the king were valued. Several decades ago, war broke out between the two countries. At first, both sides claimed that the other party was at fault and used that as an excuse to engage in combat. However, on the other hand, they both denied knowledge of the other's statements and failed to reach an agreement. With both camps lacking a decisive blow, the war was long and indecisive, and now how it began is obscure. However, with the passing of time, the spirit of war has gradually faded, and now there are only skirmishes near the borders. But the races hate each other for no reason, as if that hate were imprinted on their memories. Interesting. CE is the first one. CE2 is a lot more complex, heavy XCOM mechanics, and a lot more easier. WBC is only for hardcore. Oh, good. I got the hardest one. Awesome. How did you find our game? Well, your game ended up on a random list. I've got a list of about 10,000 games currently, and it's growing constantly. I'm pulling it from all kinds of different resources and things like that. It's just growing over time. Literally, any game I come across. I didn't want to just build a list of from a database though. I wanted it to be kind of a curated list, so to speak. But it all ended up on a list, and I randomized it. So starting today and every Friday going forward, I'm introducing what's called variety streams. So I'm taking 5 random games, playing them for 30 minutes, and checking them out. And it just happened to be that you, in your game, snuck into that first ever variety stream. So, 10,000? Yeah. Obviously, I won't get through them all. But I love the idea of shining a light on newer games, older games, bigger games, smaller games, and just trying to push games out to people that maybe they might miss. That I missed, that I don't know anything about. So, it's, yep. It sounds very, well, I try to take all of the bias out of it. That's one thing, I have a real crippling inability to make decisions sometimes, and I find that living certain elements of my life and having just let it be dictated by randomness it takes all that pressure off, all that weight off, especially as a creator, like a content creator. It's just it makes me happier. I don't have to put a lot of thought into it, and it's still an enjoyable way to create things. So to Asari village in Halwani territory. We'll kind of scooch through some of the dialogue here. I'm sure it's important, but we have 30 minutes, so I don't want to. Okay, we're going out on patrol. So yeah, I do that every Friday, and then on Monday and Wednesday from noon to 4 Central Time, I'm in Minnesota. I focus on one game that I'm trying to play through. Like right now, that game is Crypt Custodian. At some point, you will probably see what genre your audience enjoys most, and you'll focus on that. Well, maybe. The biggest thing for me is play games that I enjoy. Otherwise, I don't have a lot of fun doing it. I don't want to play games that are, played a ton. I like to keep a perspective. I like to play AAA games, but I also want to keep an indie focus. Hopefully that any audience that I attract is more attracted to. While I hope they enjoy the games, I also hope they enjoy me and my personality. I hope they enjoy the community around it, and things like that. I've been streaming for a long time, but I stepped away for a number of years, so I'm essentially kind of starting over a little bit. But I started streaming back in 2019 and did it full time for a while, and stepped away for a bit. Had other life things happen, new jobs and things like that, and now I'm able to commit to it again a little bit. So kind of finding my approach. Normally when I play a game, I would read all this, but like I said, we're on limited time, so I kind of want to see what this gameplay is, what it's about. This is a Kemco game, which admittedly raises a red flag for me because I don't have the greatest confidence in Kemco games. I haven't played too many, but a lot of them strike me as carbon copy JRPGs. Rinse and repeat. They're dead! That's terrible. So, it looks like robbers killed everybody. Tribe, okay. We are getting into a fight under false pretenses. Okay, Shaima seems kind of like a bee. Seems like a jerk. It's been a fun ride. I like it here. Yeah, Bird. It's been nice having you around. Couple years now. Some of those I didn't stream for, but several years now. How long has it been? Okay, set strategies. Ooh, that's not a good thing. All right, let's see what we can do here. What should we do, Captain? As the Felix Corps, I want to avoid battle with Hidik soldiers, but it can't be helped if the other side isn't going to listen. We're just going to have to do it. Give them what for. Okay. Okay, so we got a kind of a turn-based tactics strategy game. Gold chest, I saw it. Complete defeat of enemies or complete defeat of allies? Okay. Shaima. Okay, can I not? Okay, I can only choose these spots. Who's got range? So let's put Nizreen there. Stepped away in what, 2022? Yeah, I think full-time I stepped away in 2022, and then I came back a couple times in 2023 and 2024 to try to find some semblance of a schedule. I think I want to, hold on, I think I want to actually, yeah, okay, I can't move them once they're set. I'm just going to auto-set everybody. That's fine. Conditions for victory such as annihilation of the enemy or defeat of a specific enemy unit. Conditions, okay, just have to meet the conditions for defeat. Yeah, it's got a real Final Fantasy Tactics vibe, that's for sure. Okay. I mean, they're just explaining the menus. Blue squares are movement areas, red squares movement and weapon attack firing range, red frames, weapon firing range shape, orange squares, oh, effective area of skills and items, hashed frames, what the hell does that mean? Okay, hashed frame, trap placed by the player, X squares, DOC squares that force movement to stop. DOC. Okay. Holy smokes, tutorials. Okay, various corrections are... Okay. We're gonna just fly by the seat of our pants here. Hate is a quantification of how easy it is to be targeted by enemies. Okay. So the higher the hate, the more likely you are to be targeted. Oh my god. Menus are open with triangle. Thank god. Okay. Let's have you... How do I move you? Okay. October 2021 is when he joined? Okay, wow, it's been... Jeez, it's been a long time. Why is it only giving me the option to attack? I can't... Oops. Why would I do that, though? Hold on. Combat's... Okay, feint, provoke motivation, basic skill. Where's the move button? Am I dumb? What are we doing here? Oh. Oh. Okay. Use items, use a skill, attack with a quick weapon. Why would I? Why would I though? Are you in the way? I don't understand. Status. I'm gonna do auto. Okay, so movement is an option. Movement can happen. Okay, let me cancel auto. This shouldn't be this hard. This shouldn't be this... Oh my god, there. Okay. How do I open that? Is it because I can't step on it? Okay, let's go this way. Defend. There we go. Yay! I wasn't gonna rest until I figured out what was in that chest. I also did not mean to make that rhyme. 53. Controls clunky? Well, it took me longer than it should have to figure out how to move. Which is not always great. Pow! Okay. Battle Princess. Why don't I have any MP? What? I have maximum of 63 MP, but I only have 4 left? What? What did you do that used all your MP? I'm... Okay. Stand by. Let's go here. You still have your magic at least? No, goddamn it. Spearmanship. Yeah. Okay, so admittedly, I'm not the biggest Tactics fan. I mean, I like Final Fantasy Tactics, and I did play, what was that? Triangle Strategy? Is that what it was? I did play that a while back. Wind Cutter. But those were kind of the exceptions. Typically I can't really get into strategy RPGs. You're gonna be our go-getter. We're gonna go pick up all of our stuff. 83. God, I'm not messing around. And first aid. We get to do 2 attacks. Garbage. Oh, dead. And the biggest reason why is just because I tend to find these games a bit slower than I like. Triangle Strategy I thought was slow, but I was able to stick with it. I saw it through all the way to the end, but I find them a bit tedious. Seems like a bad idea. Paint. Oh, you do get, okay, so you do get magic back at least. This is not going to be a successful endeavor. I'm just gonna say it right now. We are going to lose in the tutorial. I feel fairly confident that that's what's going to happen. Slow burns are my jam. 6 skill. Let's... Yeah, I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how we started this combat with all of our magic gone already. It's a little hard to set myself up for success. Unless I'm supposed to lose this or something. Magic key? We are getting torched. This is a tutorial, right? I mean, it's the first fight in the game. It seems like it'd be a good spot for a tutorial. Oh my god. Wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. This is a demo. This is just a demo. Yep. Where's my group attacks? Like, let me get a magic spell that I can really torch someone with here. Oh, we need to be there. Didn't know the range. Nope, we gotta do fireball to kill this guy. We're gonna kill one of them. Let's go. We're at least not getting shut out. How far? Okay, yeah. I mean, I've got to be right next to the whoever to dodge that. 104? Good lord. These guys are one-shotting us. How much magic do you have? Oh, you don't have any magic. You're not my magic guy. Combat skill. Uh-oh. Alright, still alive. Ooh. That one died instantly. Slowfoot. Well. Okay. I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's do. Yeah. I don't even think two of those will kill him. About to find out. Combat skill. Yeah. No dice. Assault. That game. Get a critical. No dice. Run away! Well, I mean, it'll be a respect. Never mind. I was gonna. Oh yeah. No. Yeah, we're still alive. We're good. We get to. I mean, it'll be a respectable ending at least. It'll look like it was close, even though it very super duper much was not close. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Ah, sad day. Sad day. Poor effort. Poor effort. Oh, if we only could have dialed it in a little bit better. Oh, well. Rather than start that all over, since there's really nothing else to show off about this game until, I'm assuming, after this fight. We're probably not going to get through the fight in 6 minutes. I think we'll call that good for our first variety stream ever.